Deception all around me, haters wanna clown me. You the realest nigga breathing if they tried to drown me. I pray to God he found me, Lord give me another way. I see a lot of liars, why they tryna take my life away? They wanna see you struggle in the same spot as yesterday. Keep you at your lowest, I'm just tryna find a better place. Tryna find a better style, I know it's gonna take a while. Can't let them get into me, I play it off with a smile. You ever heard your fam talking about you? You ever heard your bros hate upon your name? You not alone if you going through some things. Cause I know the way that life me moving, it'll make you fall. It ain't about what happened, it's about the way you getting up. And I swear as long as I'm living, I'm never giving up. Write my ass off and hoop for fun, don't hate because I'm up. I'm doing this for myself, in the end I'm rich as fuck. Everybody need a bag, why you mad I got it first? I be living my life, they praying that I get the worst. My brother listening, so I gotta watch it when I curse. I'm trying to make sure that them niggas hear my shit in every verse. You gon' know if it's for you, send it to them in the chat. You don't fuck with me, you only trying hit me at the match, or you need a ride. Loyalty shouldn't have a catch, but I hit it when you threw it. You ain't know I had a bet. City way too small, the closest stab you in the back. I ain't perfect, if I did you wrong, I told you I ain't cap. I ain't hiding nothing. Why you always on my dick, always riding something? I bet you saw it too, that's why I'm not surprised or nothing. I mixed the valley with my brain, now I'm frying something. I could tell you did me dirty, I'm just trying something. Anxiety, I'm stressing. I go from 0 to 100, don't be button pressing. The boys do anything to make sure that you get arrested. They ain't try to take me yet, man, that shit a blessing. Deception all around me, haters wanna clown me. You the realest nigga breathing if they tried to drown me. I pray to God he found me, Lord give me another way. I see a lot of liars, why they tryna take my life away? They wanna see you struggle in the same spot as yesterday. Keep you at your lowest, I'm just tryna find a better place. Tryna find a better style, I know it's gonna take a while. Can't let them get into me, I play it off with a smile.
Yo, 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 what's going on? Bringing lyrics to life, we in here. Yeah. We got one of South Jersey's finest right here tonight. Jordo 2 times. What's up with you, bro?
Not much. How are you?
I'm all right. Reese, what's going on with you, sis?
Christian, I don't know, bro.
Naya, what's good with you?
Yeah.
Oh, you done went to work. You don't got the beard.
Nah.
Where's the sling?
It's on the desk.
Are you supposed to be wearing it?
Yeah, it was slowing me down. It was kind of in the way, so I had to just take it off real quick. Listen, we here to interview this man, though.
We'll interview you after the show.
Oh, man. So we got Jordo 2 times in here. Where you from, man?
I'm from Willingboro, New Jersey.
Borough.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Borough. Make sense?
609.
Yeah, she was trying to size you up.
I am not. No, sir, I am not.
She was trying to size you up.
Good night.
How long you been doing music?
I've been doing it for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm going all independent, doing my thing, going all out with everything I got.
Now you're an artist. What's that like for you? How's that?
It's all new. I'm in school, right in county college.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm just doing my thing all online.
Okay.
It's just, everything's just an adjustment, you know?
All right.
That's it.
Now what all are you taking up in school?
Audio production.
Okay.
That's my major.
Got you.
Yep.
Okay. And then you like interning over at IAO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not no more actually.
You got your spot now.
Nah, I'm not over there.
Oh, you left?
But it's all cool though. It's all
Okay.
love over there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How many people have you worked with so far? Producer, engineering wise?
Not too many. It's been mainly just my stuff.
Okay.
I'll say about maybe 5 people, something like that.
Okay, but you doing all your stuff though.
Oh yeah. Not all my stuff, but for the most part. But I'm gonna get to all of that though.
Okay.
To where it's all me.
All right, now so you got an album out.
Yep.
What's the name of the album?
It's called Welcome to reality.
Welcome to reality.
Yes, sir. Go get that on
And that's,
SoundCloud.
it's out on everything. Okay. All right, so we're gonna jump into this track that we played for y'all, titled "Deception."
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Reese.
All right, so the hook says, "Deception all around me. Haters wanna clown me. You the realest nigga breathing if they tried to drown me. I pray to God he found me. Lord, give me another way. I see a lot of liars. Why they trying to take my life away? Keep you at your lowest. I'm just trying to find a better place. Trying to find a better style. I know it's gonna take a while. I can't let them get into me. I play it off with a smile."
So talk about that. Break that down for us.
All right. Deception all
'Cause
around.
you came a little hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, everyone goes through things in life where they got people that are deceiving. You know, you might have been lied to. You could have been hurt, cheated on, stuff like that. You never know. Stuff like that comes in your life, but it all depends on how you bounce back. Feel me? That's, you know what I'm saying? Just being me, becoming a better version of myself every day. So, and through the music.
So go ahead.
So what was the deception? Was it relationship?
Dang, she
Was
went
it-
right in, didn't she?
Was it boo? Was it friend? Was it family?
There's a lot of deception that's been in my life.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I mean, did you read the lyrics?
I'm not mad.
He mentioned his family. He mentioned his friends.
I'm not mad. I am not mad.
Shout outs to Andre Browning. That's one of your boys, I guess.
Yes, sir, my boy.
What's up? So yeah, deception all around him. That's what he said. The lyrics said it all. I mean, so with your music, is that like your outlet? Is that your way of release?
Definitely.
Okay.
That's my outlet. That's my happy place, my go-to. Whenever I'm in the stew, I'm a whole different person.
Okay.
All right, so when you say, I see a lot of liars, why they trying to take my life away, are you saying that, like, they setting you up for failure with their words, or is it really like a life or death situation you've been put in?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Boy, y'all ain't holding no punches back tonight.
It's all good. I'm here for it all.
Well, we know you know, you a little handicapped. We try to help just a little.
I appreciate it. Listen, because I'm smiling right now, but there's a lot of pain behind
I don't
this
know why you
thing.
don't wear the dang thing. What is wrong with
Oh
you?
man, that thing hurt. It hurts. It brings me more pain actually. Go ahead to the next verse. Not dealing with y'all tonight.
You ever heard your family talking about you? Yes. Let them talk. You ever heard your bros hate upon your name? Brush it off. You're not alone if you're going through some things. It's not your fault. You want to stop there, or you want me to keep going?
I'll stay with that.
Okay.
That was just a little personal. You know what I'm saying? Even if no matter who it is, blood, not blood. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta watch out no matter what. But you can keep on going.
I must say, I have learned, and people don't like when you talk like this, but it is legit. Family is the people that rock with you. Blood is who is related to you. They are not the same.
Talk about it.
They are not the same at all. And people get upset when you say it, but that is a fact. Blood makes you related, but family is that's who got you.
Yeah.
There's a huge
So
difference.
never forget your family though.
No, that was not the family. Relatives, who? But family, no. Wouldn't forget that. Yes. Anyone else before?
Would you say with your music, have you networked more? Have you built more of a family?
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
too, for sure. This people with the same like mindset. You know what I'm saying? Going to they have the same goals pretty much, and the same. So that's pretty much you're only bound to grow from there. Feel me?
Okay. Now I see you repping Philly real hard.
It's just all my teams though. You see,
Okay.
Eagles, Sixers, my guy AI.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He
Good.
was the man. I'm a fan. He was the man.
Was.
Relax. Relax.
What? So you just an ex? You're not into the Sixers at
Legends
all?
never die.
Right.
Nah. Actually, I used to do the color guard for the Sixers. I used to be diehard Sixers fan.
I'm about to say that mean you like them.
No, I wouldn't do it if I didn't like him.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Right, so why you say was? Who's the man?
I'm saying was. Nah, I think they did their dirty. So like, I felt like his time
He
ended
still
too
came
soon.
out a champ. No matter what people said, no matter how they was coming slandering him,
And I
all
felt
of that,
slighted.
and he still came
I
out.
feel like he owed us some music still.
I'm just saying. You said it like it was like shady. Like yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
not at all. Nah, he still owes us some music too though.
So you liked him as a rapper?
I think he owes us some music. I mean, I don't think he gave enough.
I don't. I feel like my memory is jaded because I was so insanely in love with him. So that's when I heard it. I told Sly, I was like, he sounded like LL Cool J. So I was like, Reese, get your life. So I may need to go back and revisit that because I get the feeling that I'm not remembering that.
It wasn't
correctly.
all that.
But
I just feel like in them situations, you never really know what's the talent because he was cool with so many rappers. I didn't know who was writing. Honestly, that was just my thoughts on it. Like how you in a video. That was just my thought.
We've discovered that that's supposed to hold that industry.
I mean, but
Right.
that's
Right.
but that was also Philly, you know what I mean? They all stuck together.
And
So-
not for nothing, but
Saying brotherly love.
and not for nothing, but Alan was like, he was the man. Like he was man. He was the man
Him still alive.
on the court and in the streets. Like it was real. Like and what was sick to me, and we're gonna get back to the song. We only sing it real. What was sick to me was to find out now that he hated practicing. I told Tony, I said you have to almost hail him the GOAT. The fact that he was that good, that man wouldn't practice, he wouldn't lift weights, he was playing drunk. Like he been sober and practiced. That is insanity. Like think about that. That is crazy.
You make some valid points.
Like real rap. And somebody said it was like pound for pound the greatest player ever. Yeah, pound for pound, absolutely. But I think I don't know, it's probably still my jadedness. But I just feel like he has to be in the conversation because it was insane that the man didn't practice or nothing. That's crazy. Practice. All right. It says, because I know the way that life be moving, it'll make you fall. It ain't about what happened, it's about the way you getting up. And I swear as long as I'm living, never giving up. Wrap my zipper off and hoop for fun. Don't be it because I'm
That sounded real good. That sounded real good. Wait, rewind. Play that back. Do that again. Oh man, that was good.
All right.
Quick on your feet.
I try. I do try. I do try. Pause there. Keep reading.
Go ahead, keep on going.
All right. I'm doing this for myself. In the end, I'm rich as F. Everybody need a bag. Why you mad I got it first? I be living my life. They praying that I get worse. My brother listening, so I gotta watch it when I curse. I'm trying to make sure that them niggas hear my in every verse. We'll pause here.
Yep.
Yes. Go ahead. Take us through that.
Yeah, walk us through that. I got some questions.
I mean, pretty much it's self-explanatory. I mean, I just try to censor myself, but at the same time, I'm trying to be me.
So you're giving us the uncensored version. I remember when I was younger, my mom used to ask me like, "Why you feel like you need to curse?" And I told her, I was like, "Cause people listen better when you curse at them."
Do you know? I think there's a lot of truth to that. Do you know? I think that has a lot to do with the popularity of Jasmine's album. album this time around, just because of the way she started some of the songs. Like, you never really heard that side of her
Right.
in previous stuff.
Yeah.
And so because where we're at in society, the fact that she's doing that, I feel like people are like, yes, I hate that, but I feel like that's how everybody feels just to hear that. When it's like that, people seem to listen more, which I understand, but it's also like sad at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like that though. Sometimes you gotta set that. You know what I'm saying? People gonna take your kindness for weakness.
That is true. That is true.
Now, when you mention your brother, are you talking about blood brother or?
Oh yeah, my little brother.
And how old is your little brother?
He's 16 actually, but he's
Okay.
autistic though. I love that guy.
Okay.
I protect that guy with everything for real.
What's up?
So how old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I gotta go back and read.
Maybe that's why he rap AI, cause he rapping and hooping.
I'm better. Oh yeah, I'll say I'm training to be the best basketball player too, of course.
Oh,
Yeah?
so you play basketball
Oh
too.
yeah,
Okay.
mainly music, but that basketball stuff, don't take it lightly. I'm a little dangerous.
Is that right?
You playing in a league or anything?
Nah, that's the crazy part. I never did.
Okay.
He just got it like that. That's what he's trying to say, y'all.
So you want to start playing in the league?
You see, for college, they want you to dedicate yourself, but I'm dedicated to my music career and engineering and all of that. So, you know what I'm saying? Basketball is more of a side, but I enjoy it though.
Okay.
So it's a hobby.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. I had a question, but it like slipped my mind. Now I can't find where the lyric is that I had a question about. So, yeah, moving on, I guess. Hopefully,
Alright.
come back to me.
You gonna know if it's for you. Send it to him in the chat. You don't work with me. You only try to hit me up to match. Or you need a ride. Loyalty shouldn't have a catch. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all. You
Yes.
want me to pause there?
All right, pause there.
Feel me? It's always I'll say something for that too. Whenever it comes to people, they feel like, how can I say it, where you do something for somebody, but they always return, or
Right.
it's always some get back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not loyalty.
No, loyalty shouldn't have a. Well, let me ask you this: what's your definition of loyalty? Define loyalty, because what I've learned and experienced is everybody's definition is extremely different. So what my expectations are completely different from what other people's are.
I had to learn that.
I'll say staying 100, being down no matter what, feel me? Being there for whoever you being loyal to, or being there for that person. You might have your ups and you might have your arguments, you know, that's just with everybody. But no matter what, if you down for that person, no matter what, you lock down. Even if you do some wrong, you just staying 100, you being true to yourself. And if you keep it 100, that's just loyalty to me.
I learned over the past year in the close of the year, I learned that people can really be loyal to you, but it is not your level of loyalty. Like, it legit for them, it really is loyalty. You find as long as you are.
Mm-hmm.
So when because I had a situation where somebody was faced with something I have been faced with, and I was straight up front, because I'm just not. I don't ever want to go down in history as a sneaky person or a liar, or so I was up front with it. But when the shoe was on someone else's foot who was close to me, they handled it differently. And like at first I was upset. Like I was like, that ain't my friend, that ain't. And somebody talked to me, and when I calmed down, I realized the person said to me, they said, it's not even that, that's not your friend. the person said they just not as strong as you are.
Mm-hmm.
And once I calmed down, that made perfect sense to me. So sometimes, and that's not making excuses for people, but just some people let me make that clear. But there's some people that's close to you, and what they give you really is the best they know and the best they can do at that time. So I've learned that it means different things. That don't mean that people should be cutting you up, slashing you up. Because the fact of the matter is, the person still tried to write it before it got, like, you know what I mean, out of hand. But it was just that, in my experience, I was like up front. They was like, let me wait a second. Okay, now so it wasn't as up front. But for them, that was the best they could do. So loyalty, definitely, it depends on the person.
So I've been having this conversation a lot lately. There's this line in one of my favorite movies. It's called Savages, and she says, if your definition of a friend is someone who will die for you, then you don't have any friends. And so my group of friends, the type of friends that I have changed as I've grown and evolved. Right. But there was a period in my life where my friends were defined by those who would die for me. So it's like now I ask the people who I consider my friends now, well, what do you consider friendship if it's not a life or death thing? Right. Because even in that, people define friendship differently, and I just want to know if we're on the same page or not. Like, what I'm willing to do for you, are you willing to do for me? Because, like, we got to figure this out before we call it, for me anyway. I mean, I know people who be calling people friends all willy-nilly, but that ain't my vibe, so I just be wanting to know. But before we got to the loyalty line, you said, you gonna know if it's for you, send it to them in the chat. You don't mess with them. You don't mess with me. You only trying to hit me up to match. I don't think this is how you meant it, but the way I perceived that was, people say a lot of different things in comments publicly, but then they say something different in a message. So like maybe they're not willing to support you publicly, but they might send you something in a message for what they're saying publicly because it doesn't match, so they don't want to embarrass themselves. Because when you said you don't really mess with me, you only trying to hit me up to match, like that's how I took that, but I don't know if that's how you meant it.
Nah, it's I don't want to speak too much on that one, but yeah, there's something behind that. Whoever heard it, they know what's going on.
So what you said, I have a question now. You said because maybe they only support you privately. People who do that, you think it's because what they say about you in public doesn't match? That's why you think they do that?
I do.
If that is the case, that's terrible.
I do. I think
that
I
makes
genuinely
sense,
think that.
I have, and Christian knows my family, so maybe he can help steer me. But I have people who publicly they support everybody else, but privately they will inbox me, or I'll get a lot of my family won't even touch my stuff. They'll inbox me if they like it. They not reposting it. If they do, it's like on an Insta snap. It's not a post. And I've made the conclusion that they don't want the heat that would come from supporting me public. Like the hate for me, whether people want to admit it or not, the hate for me is so strong that people who really do love me but are not strong, they have to hide it because they don't want to deal. People, and it's funny because they accuse me of doing it, but people draw a line in the sand, and it's like, if you for her, then you against us.
Right.
And it's crazy. So I've taken it as that.
That's their definition of loyalty.
Correct. And a lot of people's definition of loyalty is control. Because that's surely what that is. If you with her, then you ain't with us. What is that?
And then, like, for me, people care more about their image. So, like,
absolutely.
I can't listen to your music because every line isn't about, or I'm not literally saying the words God. So I can't publicly listen to your music or support your music publicly because it goes against my quote-unquote godly image. But as a Christian, you would think that your image should be about supporting the people you love, caring about the people you love, encouraging the people you love. But again, I
feel like at the end of the day, everyone's going to listen to what they listen to, watch what they watch, support who they support. And even if your peoples don't support you, then you just move on how it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
keep
right.
on rocking out, doing your thing.
But so which do you think it is?
As
Do you think
far
it's
as-
like the line in the sand, like we can't because we don't want them to know, or do you think what they say privately doesn't match what they say away from
it
me?
doesn't match.
That's terrible.
It doesn't match, because if it did match, then it wouldn't be this way or that way. It would be both. So I'm gonna do it publicly, and I'm gonna message you directly,
That's
because messaging you directly makes it more personable,
right.
and now I'm cheering you on and encouraging you in a more personal way, and then publicly I'm showing my public support for you. That should be the match. It shouldn't be, well, I'm just going to message you or I'm just going to do. No, it should be both.
That's crazy.
Either you my cheerleader or you're not. Andre says people will be like that. That's fired through a private message and not repost it for others to see. Absolutely.
That's 100%.
Absolutely.
I've seen that too many times.
Now it makes sense when people are in. Oh God, it makes sense when people are doing the same thing you're doing. That makes sense because a lot of times it's like, dag, like they know your stuff is hot, so I can't. People know. One thing I know for certain is people know, because there would be people that were like local that I really like loved, and there was no love back. And people know when you coming. Like, they know before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
They
Right.
know. You looking at them like, oh man, if I could just be like them. And they looking at you like they already more than I ever been. I can't let. So with that, it makes sense because people can't. They're not gonna post somebody they think is better than them. That is 100% a fact. I've learned that the
Speaking
hard
nothing but
way.
facts. I feel that 100%.
I've learned that the hard way. If they perceive you as better, you ain't getting no love. So in a way, it's almost a compliment when peers do that kind of stuff. Cause it sucks that you don't get the same push other people get, but it's also like, yeah, y'all niggas know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
Kill them with silence.
Legit.
That's what I do.
Legit.
But even with that, that's where we talk about what you was talking about, the levels of strengths, because from my personal experience, the thing that I've learned in the industry and business, everything, stop making everything a competition. How about we network and collab and let's build together? Because if we come together, if I'm hot and you hot, we about to be the dopest thing out here
Or
then.
if I'm hot and you not, it would make sense for you to
For
get
you
with
to
me.
connect with me so you can level up. Like, I don't understand the competitiveness. Like, and because now it's like, what are we competing against? Because you're not even on my level. You're not even in the same category. You're in a whole nother genre. Like, you're just not even nowhere near where I am or where I'm going. I can go a whole nother way with this conversation, so I'm about to shut up. Because now I'm about to start. Listen,
And my
just shut
thing
up.
is, like, people get intimidated, and instead of having that conversation, they don't even realize, like, our goals might be completely different.
Completely
like, I might have
different.
the talent, but what you're striving for isn't what I'm striving for, and people don't even know. They just in competition with themselves, causing
With
chaos.
themselves.
Causing chaos in their own energy, like for
Stuck
no
in their
reason.
own heads.
I don't even gotta say nothing. You got it, man.
I mean,
All of y'all hit home, for real, for real.
like, and that's the thing, and and it's crazy because I'm finding myself in these situations with people where, and I figured it out. They had the conversation in their head, and they already played it out, and then because the response was different and it didn't go according to the way that they played it out in their head, now everything has got to shift. So now it's a reaction now.
Mental health
Like,
is real.
So because you had this whole conversation in your head, you even answered for me, and then because I flipped the script and surprised you, apparently, now you guys switch up the whole.
Yeah. Now you crazy because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right, and I'm all,
According to
and
my
then you
thoughts.
right. So now you're gonna create an argument with me, and now I'm in the wrong.
Now this
You
could go,
spoke for
this
me.
could go for relationships, but we gonna go back to the lyrics.
Yeah, y'all go ahead, switch it. Go.
No, I vowed not to steer us that way this year. If we go that way, I'm around along. But I vowed not to take the wheel.
I mean, it is just. I don't know. And where we are in life today, especially with everything that's going on in the world, and this is why, all of these movements don't move me.
They don't move him. He is not joking.
They
I
don't.
know.
They don't because y'all all frauds.
Give me an example of that.
Because here's my because like I mean, yo, if you gonna message me or hit the fire icon just on the story, then really get behind me and push me. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. Why are we lying? Can we talk about that? Why are we lying? Why are we grown men and women lying? And what are we even lying about? Like half the time I don't even know what people be lying about and why they even lying.
Up yet.
So the lack of maturity is a setback altogether. But
and it is like the foundational issue in a lot of things is the lack of maturity.
yeah. So here we go. So we have these movements. All right. So we had the one day where everybody was supposed to support all black businesses, right?
Right.
So here's the thing: if it's a movement and it's effective, why do you even need to reiterate that?
Correct.
It should happen automatically.
Correct.
Period.
Correct.
And then you keep talking about it, but guess what? We're still not doing it. And how hypocritical are you to only do it just that one day?
Correct.
See, and this is why I don't believe in Valentine's Day. This is why I don't believe in any of these things. Because why does it take for a national movement or this great act to happen in order for you to be encouraged to show and express and do an act? Nah. If you're really about it, if you're really with it, then it should be a part of your everyday daily life.
But
period.
Social media has created this fraudulence that is normal.
As hell.
It is. It's normal. Nobody is their real selves, and the people that are not popular. Hello, because you just. It's the norm to front, and so whatever everybody's doing, I'm gonna jump on that. It ain't what you believe. That ain't what you think. That ain't how you talk in real life. That's not. But because it's the thing, I gotta. And it's insane to me that we would rather sell people on something instead of just be something. Oh my God! Like
Andre said, the like button right next to the share button,
No cap. No cap.
and that is a whole fact. Like.
No cap.
You don't even need two thumbs. Just slide it over.
Oh shoot. That's like a valid point though.
Yeah, and nobody even looks at it like that until you in that situation. Like,
that is funny.
you could have just hit share, repo. Like, it's crazy.
They got pride over social media. I tell everybody to get off social media. It's great to utilize it for your business wise, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But besides that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself just scrolling 20, 30, 40 hour, 2 hours. You just scrolling, looking at nothing. Right.
I legit wish it would have stayed the way when it first came out. Cause we know it was called social networks. Right. It was for networking. And then it became just this whole thing. Once we got to Instagram, it was out of hand. Like, Instagram was what did it, because that seems to be the fronting platform for all things not real. It is just so once because MySpace, it still seemed like more of a networking thing. Yeah. Facebook got a little more, but it had the networking feel. And then once we got to Instagram, we just lost control. Like, we went off the road. It went off the rails.
I still miss the group forums on Black Planet.
I never got on there.
No.
That's how
My brother
how far
and
back
cousins
I go.
was on there lying, telling people they was 24 and they was 16 years old. I was never on there.
Wow. No, I remember my first semester in college. It was January 2008, and this was when you had to have a college email address to join Facebook.
Yeah.
and it was the Facebook. And I remember that. I remember hearing about it in class, in the college class. Like, oh, did you get on Facebook? No, what's that? And then I got on there. It was only people from college on there. And then I swear to goodness, like the next year, people who I knew as a child who, weren't. It's like now it was this public thing. And I was like, okay, wait, what happened? I didn't know.
I didn't get on until like 2009, 2010.
It's crazy to see how everything grew, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way how everything's just becoming quicker and quicker and quicker by the years. Technology's constantly growing.
And I feel like I say it all the time, but I feel like it ruined the fabric of society. I for sure think social media ruined, between social media and reality TV, it's ruined women. I think that's why women we have the bad batch that we have. I just feel, I'm not even lying. I feel like social media, because it's too many people hungry for attention and it's too easy to get now. And they'll do anything for it. There we go, ruined. Everything's ruined. Just that statement right there. Everything's ruined. Like, it's terrible. I wouldn't be mad tomorrow if it blew up and died. Like, I really wouldn't. I remember when I went to the movies with my cousin and my brother. I went with my brother, and it was like two of my cousins. I was the only one watching the movie. They were all on their phones like this. And I'm like, yo, nobody. I was the only one watching the movie. When the once every decade, when I get taken on a date, I watch how I sit there like trying to talk. And they can't have the conversation. I was glad it wasn't me. It wasn't me today. And it's bad because you just want to talk to them. And they steady on their phone, and it's like, yo, it has ruined everything. Like, people can't. That's why when I had a guy who came to my house, that man stayed in my house for like 15 hours and never touched his phone. I was so in love. I and Christian, I was so in love just off of that because I had never seen that other than me. He never touched his phone. It's ruined everything. People just can't live without it. And because it gets you attention, it's just, I'm going to tell you what else. Let me just go off the rails for a second. We're going to get back to your song in about 30 seconds. Can I please? I probably shouldn't say this. This will be the one people watch from my side. Anyone else notice? I'm all for entrepreneurship. Has anyone else noticed that everybody does the same businesses now? Like, like we got 4 people doing the same thing in the family, and nobody ever said they wanted to do it ever. Oh, all right, because I'm like, my phone don't make that noise, and nobody ever said they wanted to do this. But now we got 4 people doing the same thing. Like, I did notice that.
The pandemic has produced copycats.
Okay, so maybe they're thinking maybe they're thinking they need another form of income. I can respect that.
But knock nobody's hustle, though.
That I can respect. But I cannot respect people who copy and don't pay homage. That bothers me.
And so for me, that's where that networking and collabing thing is. Sis, so you already doing this. I'm thinking about doing this. How do we merge it together? Or can you show me what to do different? So I'm not doing this.
Or why don't we feature each other?
Like,
so
we don't even talk like that no more. Now it's just like, and here's the thing. Well, I'm gonna do it like this, so it look different from theirs. But I'm gonna post it on social media for the world to see, so I ain't gonna get caught.
I saw something this week and I was like, what is happening? Like, it was just, I felt confused. I did. It was just, and it was something I've never seen the person ever talk about wanting to do. They never shown an interest. Never, nothing.
I mean,
and then they pop up with it, and you're just like,
everybody went from wearing sweats to, oh, never mind.
What is it?
No, now now everybody's all into fashion, but they wearing exactly the stuff that you wear. They never had a sense of fashion, never was into fashion, just never. Wore sweats their whole life. Now they just wearing, I mean, some people almost look like spitting images and mannequins. Like, they just, yeah, like.
And I'm reading what Jasmine says, and I understand that like there's nothing new under the sun. Even the words
Well,
say that.
read her comment.
She said you're either a trendsetter or you follow the trend, and some people don't know how to do anything but copy something they've seen. And that's the truth. My issue is the people I'm seeing do certain things. You've never said a word about this ever being a passion, like never. And now all of a sudden, what the heck? Like that's where I'm at. Something I saw this week literally almost Stevie Wonder said, knocked me off my feet. Except it wasn't love. I was just like, oh shoot, like this is where we're at.
I definitely think that it's a test for you. Like it's a push for your passion, because you'll watch that person who never thought about your goal and your dream their whole entire life, see you doing it, take what you've done, do it, and then get more popular from it.
And that is
and get more support from it. And I just take that, for me personally, I'd be like, all right, well, I just gotta go harder. I appreciate it. Like that's just what that is to me. Like,
amen to that.
Yeah.
Now this one, that thank the Lord for once I was not the person being copied. It was a holiday. It was a rarity, but it did catch. It just caught me off guard. I'm all for the entrepreneurship, but and not for nothing. But it's gonna fall flat anyway if it's not something you love.
Right.
If it's not something that you think about all day at work while you work at a job that's slavery, because you don't make enough at what you love yet. If it's not that, it's going to be a waste of time anyway. So you're wasting your time just copying people. You need to figure out what it is that you, and not for nothing, but when it's what you really love, it'll be different anyway. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to do it in a way that's not like, and you can tell people doing their passion because when they come out with it, it's not like anything else, even though it might be in the same what did it field or whatever, it might be in the same category, but it'll be completely different, and you'll respect the way they do it. You can definitely tell that from people who are just like, I think I can do that, and oh god, and then it looks bad because you didn't even really thinking of something I saw this week. Absolutely. And you want to see the people win. You just like Deuce. Like, this is not you. Let's, like, you want to hold their hand. Let's talk. What do you really want to do? Because this is not it. Like, it legit be like that. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt this week. But they would be offended if I called them. So I just got to watch from afar. All right. Where did we leave off?
I don't know. Shout outs to Nick. Hey, Nicole Yancey. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Go ahead to that next verse.
Oh, God. Amen. And somebody was upset. Tony was trying to tell somebody this week, like, one thing I have gotten very, like, especially with the fashion thing, like, when people copy you, that means you're doing it right.
Right.
Like, with that for sure, with that one, I be all into. When I see my stuff, I be like, I be like, you dang right. Who else could you follow? That's when you got to start talking your stuff.
That's right.
All right, let me get back to the song. Yeah, we left off at that. Loyalty shouldn't have a catch. Yes. All right, but I hit it when you threw it. You ain't know I had a bet. City way to small the closet. City way.
Too small.
Oh, city way. What in the world did I say? It was the way I said it. Read the words would change the meaning with where you put the emphasis.
Yes, it will.
Oh, city way too small. The closest tab, because I said closet. That was what it was. Instead of closest. Oh, shoot. That was funny. All right. City way too small. The closest stab you in the back. That's the fact. I ain't perfect. If I did you wrong, I told you I ain't cat. I ain't hiding none. You want to pause there, or you would? The next one says, why you always on my dick? Always riding some. Oh, I bet you saw it too. That's why I'm not surprised or nothing. I mixed the ballot with my brain. Now I'm frying some. Come on. I can tell you did me dirty. I'm just trying some. Anxiety, I'm stressing. I'll go from 0 to 100. Don't be button pressing. The boys do anything to make sure that you get arrested. They ain't trying to make me yet. Man, that blue, a blessing.
That was it, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, close this out. Tell us.
Like I said earlier, I'm from Willingboro though. So I say, honestly, to really keep it 100, I feel like that's like a fake hood. To really keep it 100, I'm serious.
Well, he said it.
Nobody called me.
He said it. I don't. He said it. But go ahead.
If you take it that way,
Oh,
then it's
shoot.
your problem. Whoever is on there. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like,
But elaborate though. Why did you say that?
because it's more, all right, so my pops, he was OG. Like, he was there. Willenboro was just straight white back in the day. And then and then feel me, it started migrating and all of that.
Right.
And then a lot of people from Camden, Trenton, you know, all of these
Let me
other
tell you about
places,
that migration.
they started coming over, and they kids started growing up, and they like, oh, feel me, you know what I'm saying, this, that. And then you see the way how they act. And then from there, it's just... And my boy, he knows I'm not lying.
I will say this. I remember my Willenboro days, and it was very petty. It was like Garfield East versus Pennypacker,
Yeah.
Millbrook versus it was just Hawthorne. It was
no
just
reason.
for no reason, just cause. Shut up. Just because, like, you just had to rep your hood, like.
I got a song called Loyalty too. I said, we in the suburbs while the F is their bad side. we literally, we in the suburbs.
Oh shoot!
You know what I'm saying?
No, for real, because I had a very nice house in Willenboro, and I loved
No,
it
you
very
did.
much so.
You
Yes, I
definitely did.
did.
It was very
One of my
nice.
favorite houses. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Very nice.
She ain't got nothing to say. She just laughing. Go ahead, man. Finish what you was saying.
What was I saying?
Oh shoot! I knew that resonated with y'all's spirit when he said it.
I
I
really-
saw
I
her
really
spirit
liked
leap on the inside.
I liked this a lot.
Her spirit leap.
It usually go the other way. It's usually people from the suburbs telling you that they from the hood. This man is
Yes.
telling you, no, I'm from the suburbs.
Yes.
Y'all need to stop acting like it's hood over here. I really like that. I appreciate that. Go on.
I'm not perfect. Feel me? Song's called Deception. Of course, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Some people go through things to learn some things. I'll say that. Not gonna talk about that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I said, I got anxiety too, a lot of anxiety. That's from it was pretty much genetic too. That was in the song. I got people that did me dirty, but they ain't say nothing. But it was like, all right, I know what type time you on, but it's like I'm gonna just sit back and see if you gonna tell me. And if you're not gonna keep it 100, then I see how you coming. I see what type person you are.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The boys do anything to make sure that you get arrested. They ain't try to stop me yet, man. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It just speaks for itself. Cause I'm a young black man. You know what I'm saying? I just turned 21 not too long ago. There's a lot of people that, feel me, they haven't even hit 21.
Right.
They passed before that. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even make it past 30. You know what I'm saying? 30 when you in your prime as a man. Stuff like that. It's, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a blessing to live every day.
So what would you do different?
What you mean on that?
So, based off of what you're saying, based off of the song, based off of your experience, based off of the neighborhoods, the hood, what are you doing different, or what are you striving to do different?
I'm on
to
my
make it
journey to continue to grow myself, to become the best version of myself. And it doesn't come with overnight. Definitely doesn't come overnight. It's every day. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, if you're not improving yourself every day by
Why did you choose music to be the outlet?
not necessarily. All right, so my parents, they were big on music too.
Okay.
I guess you could say it was a little genetically passed, but I always had a love for music too at the same time. My parents, they even met at the studio, you know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
So, I mean at the radio station.
Okay.
With stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a part of me.
All right. What's coming next for you?
All right, so for that, when I drop Welcome to Reality on all platforms, I got some more songs coming with it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just add on to there. I'm gonna continue to keep on going to school. Hopefully, I'll be done next year.
Okay.
So I can just take off from there. I'll have my own little studio. Everything's it's just all within due time.
Well, I will say, I know being an artist is the sexy thing. But that engineering is one of the most important parts of music. Let me tell you something. Your song could be fantastic if that sucker ain't mixed right, my nigga. Oh, industry people, if it ain't mixed, like, so important. So people who are into
You can
that,
hear the difference.
let me tell you something. As far as I'm concerned, that's the most important part of the making music process. Because no matter how dope it is, till you get to that, if that ain't done right.
Even if it's a bad song, feel me, a little creativity.
Correct.
All around.
This is why we got all these people that can't sing. Me and my brother Tony was like, I understand now why people who can't sing get on when I Wish got mixed. Because Tony was like, oh, shoot. He was like, this is why all these people is. That mix is everything. Everything. So that is our culture teaches us to just want to be 2 or 3 things. Right. Legit. But that type of stuff, and it's an art. Everybody could not do that. You don't learn that till the wrong people mix it.
And what people don't know is, it takes a lot of time, but you got to have math skills. Wow. You actually have to have math skills. There's formulas on mixing and mastering. There is division and multiplication that takes place on how you actually mix and master when you're laying down that track.
Reverb time, you gotta do 60,000 divided by the BPM.
You better teach them.
Find that joint. You know what I'm saying? It's like I learned that from my boy Austin. Shout out to my boy.
See, and a lot of people don't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do not know that.
And not for nothing, but that's the part I pay the most for.
Yes.
Out of it. So people want to be the artists, and there's things y'all can be, because some of y'all ain't artists. Let's just keep it a bean. Some of y'all ain't good at it. Let's just keep it all the way 100. There are other parts you could be doing, like one of the huge money makers are the mixers, the people who do that engineering. So I think it's fantastic that you're doing that. And I'm also the advocate for anything I don't got to pay nobody to do. I'm not paying nobody. If I figure out how to do it, I'm keeping that money. Yeah. So as an artist, that is also extremely intelligent to go to school for that, because that's more money you can keep in your pocket. That is that mixing ain't no joke. That's a good chunk of money.
It gives you another seat at the table.
Absolutely.
Because when you go and you sit and you meet with other creators and producers and engineers, you know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. And you won't have nobody trying to overtalk you.
My song, that song was crazy. That joint did mad numbers on the radio and all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's connections and everything, what you was saying.
And
absolutely.
Somebody said to me, it was in another field, but they were like, when you come to the table, you want to make sure you bring a lot of things. That way you always leave with some kind of deal. So when you bring, because you produce, because you rap, because you're engineering, even if they don't want the artist, they may want the producer. Right. If they don't want the producer, they may want the engineer. So the more you can be good at, you are maximizing the potential that even if they don't want this part of me, if they don't want all 5 parts of me, even if they want one part of me, I'm still getting paid. So it's just intelligent to do. I think it's fantastic.
Value your efforts.
Correct. So amen.
So shout out the album one more time.
Welcome to Reality.
Welcome to Reality.
Right on SoundCloud with the song Deception. Go check that out too. And check out everything else while you at it.
You have some nice little bangers on there. I like a few of the beats on there. So yeah, y'all go check him out. Jordo 2 times.
Is it that on all your social media?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
I didn't even notice it.
Now, but y'all won't find him on Facebook.
Nah, get that out of there.
Why they won't find you on Facebook though?
That's the old head generation. Like you was talking about earlier when Instagram blew up. That was basically my generation.
Yes,
you know what
absolutely. Absolutely.
He said Facebook is for the old heads.
The old head.
But Facebook, you can't downplay Facebook either, because it's such a big business. They make so much money. They buying all of these other apps, and it's like buy Facebook though, but you still got your app. But it's like, dang, they making bread like that.
Right.
Let me keep it all the way of me. There are certain parts of me that only do well on Facebook. Like for all the things I am, there are certain parts of me that do well on Instagram, and then there are certain aspects of me that do better on Facebook. It's the weirdest thing, but it just certain things.
Because you're reaching different people.
You know what? And even his comment about the old head thing, something makes sense to me now.
You on
You
different
just solved
platforms.
an equation.
You're reaching different people. It's a different audience. It's a different audience. That's why you can't limit yourself. That's why I tell people when you branding and marketing, you gotta be on everything. You have to be on everything.
I ain't ticking or talking.
That's where I draw the line.
Are you on Clubhouse?
Nah.
Okay, not yet.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I don't know what that is though, but I'm gonna look it up.
You're young to say you wouldn't be on TikTok. I find it's usually people my age or older. We like, I don't care what the world comes to. I am not making a TikTok. Like I've seen that as a meme.
You gotta get on TikTok. Got to.
What you on there?
I'm on everything.
You be doing the dances and everything.
I don't do the dances, but I'm on everything.
All right.
I'm on everything. I do what I need to do and I get off. That's it.
Listen.
That's it. I gotta keep the business afloat. You know, that's what I
Ain't
do.
nothing wrong with that at all.
I'm gonna ask this one last question. Jordo 2 times. What is it? How is it?
What, my name? Like
How did that come about?
All right, so my name is Jordan, but some of my boys from back in high school, they was just calling me Jordo. That just came out of nowhere. I was like, all right. And then 2 times, I looked up to, there was a YouTuber, his name was Pretty Boy Fredo. He called it Fredo 2 times. He played a lot of basketball. And feel me, if you miss a shot, then it's like, you know what they call me. Pass it right again. I'm going to make it. Me 2 times. But
So
2
2
times,
times.
that's my way of life, though. Like, I made it into, like, a bigger, like, aspect.
Okay.
Pretty much. Feel me? You fail once, try again. You know what I'm saying? You always got 2 chances. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they might get the 2 times chance. You do me wrong once, I might give you another chance, maybe. But if I give you that 2 times treatment and you get that second chance and you mess up, then you out of there.
Okay.
So it works around almost every situation.
So y'all make sure y'all check him out, Jordo 2 times on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.
Oh yeah, streamers, shout out Villain Gaming, all of that. That's where you stream video games and all of that. I'm a gamer too. Villain Gaming, shout out my brother Chick the Villain. You already know all of that. Yeah.
All right, make sure y'all follow him, check him out, and definitely Welcome to Reality.
Yes.
Welcome to Reality is the album. Make sure y'all go support him. And it's moving to all digital platforms, right?
Yep.
All right.
And soon. Be on the lookout.
So make sure y'all look that out and support him. You know, young guy coming up and looking to do bigger and better things. So let's do what we supposed to do, and let's push the narrative. All right. Listen, bringing lyrics to life. We appreciate all of our viewers and supporters. Definitely stay tuned, stay locked with us. We got a lot more coming to y'all. Yeah, there's a lot happening. I've been sending y'all some of the screenshots of the emails and things that are going on. We just got enrolled and nominated again for some more iHeartRadio Podcast Awards. And I didn't know they started so early in the year. It's crazy. So yeah, y'all keep doing what y'all do. We appreciate y'all support. Keep pushing us and keep pushing these artists that we are spotlighting. We appreciate y'all. But we out of here. Make sure y'all go back, catch that replay, share it, like it, love it. Let somebody know. Bringing lyrics to life. We out of here.